from that
quickly.
So, crazy situation.
Definitely, man. Prayers out to the family. Prayers out to that young man. And
yeah.
I think you were telling me recently. I don't know if Obi Trice was a new follower or things like that. If he happens to be hearing this or something like this, one of his YouTubes and whatever you are allowed to talk about with the situation. If you want to come on and have a conversation, emails in the description box. Holla at either one of us.
Well, speaking of somebody who died today, Sam, man, not a physical death.
About to give you the eulogy of Mr. Cannon.
Eminem, man, Eminem. Now, Fat Joe released his project today called Family Ties, and on the song, shout out to Fat Joe. I think it's got like 4.5 stars now. I'm listening to it. I didn't get through it all, but it seems to be dope. So far on the song, though, SamAnt, called Lord Above, with Fat Joe, Eminem, and Mary J. Blige. Eminem went all the way, and we listened to it a few minutes ago. We were fired up. We both agreed that Eminem murdered him, put him in a body bag lyrically, and that Eminem may be back. What is your thoughts on Eminem?
All right,
this song.
So if y'all haven't heard it yet, it wasn't supposed to be a dip song. It was actually a very inspirational song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The beat was dope. We was in here vibing and rocking to it. Mary was doing her thing. Joe came through and did his thing. It reminded me of Joey Crack. The Joey Crack airs in the building.
Facts.
Shout out to the album. But then Eminem came on, and I can't lie to you. Oh God, I was ready to roast my boy Slim, man, because I heard him on Griselda and I was excited about him getting on such a gritty, raw ass album.
Right.
I thought he was going to give us some of those renegade bars, that renegade feel, and he didn't. I ain't going to lie. I really didn't like his verse at the end of that album. But as soon as he came on, I was like, oh, shit. Eminem is back.
Yeah.
And he didn't drop a verse. He dropped a fucking song on the back end of a song dedicated to Nick. Now, Nick responded.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God, Nick responded.
Gotta hear it.
You know what I mean? And he has some things to say.
Okay.
So let's hear it.
Yes, sir.
Listen, Eminem's been doing this forever, right? He should change his name from Eminem to like Percocet. Listen, start calling him Percocet. Now, what's the pills that old people say? We're gonna call him Cialis. Cialis. Bring your walker, get out your wheelchair, Eminem, and pop some whatever you pop.
Viral. Here we go.
Pop whatever you want to pop. Should I respond back to this? That's it's not worthy of a response. I gotta get in my time machine. Go put my Gigolo jersey on. Other trying to tell him this chick's a nut job before he got his juice clear. Balls got my caboose kick, full quit. You're not gonna do it. I let her chop my lamb. I let her chop my Oh, he's a legend though.
Nick was mad. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Started mocking his fucking his lyrics, started mocking his cadence, said he was gonna bring out the Gigolo jersey on him. Oh God, let me ask you a question, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, seriously, come on, man.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon got any bars for Eminem?
Hell
Nick Cannon
no.
stand a chance against Eminem?
Hell no.
Come on, man.
Nick Cannon? Now, shout out to him, and he's a good orator. He speaks well, but he's an okay rapper and whatnot. Some people, vibe with him. I'm not sure if you, rocked out with him back in the day like that. You know what I mean? But nah, he ain't. Eminem very bodied him, and it's just like, we don't want to hear you talking. It's almost like when Joe Budden, and that whole thing. We don't want to hear you talking and trying to, analyze it and break it down and try to make fun of him. And I ain't like that whole low blow, calling him Percocet. I obviously overcame that. That's a low blow. That's corny to me, Nick. But I would say that, get in the booth. And if you think that you can, get with him. But I would say right now that it's already over with. Eminem already put him down. It's over. And in the beginning, I was like, I don't really care too much, because I was like, Eminem, I don't know. I haven't heard, him really rap on that level in a long time.
You've been critical of him recently.
Yeah, we both kind of have, and said that he fell off. We admitted it, but nah, not with that. That what he put Nick Cannon, zipped him up tonight, toe tagged him.
I'm glad that Eminem came back with the aggression that we knew he still had. I knew he still had. I had faith in him, even though I had to agree he did fall off based on the work that we've seen recently. It just wasn't the same. It wasn't the same Eminem that we were used to. But when we heard this and the way he was coming at it, was like, oh man, all right, he's back. And I would love to hear an album like this. Now, he ain't got to go and dissing people and all that all the time, but just do this. I don't know what that is, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
SamAnt, do you think that Nick Cannon could mess with Eminem?
No, it's not a chance in hell. It's not a chance in hell, dog.
He can out-talk him.
Listen, he couldn't. It didn't sound like he was ready to talk then. He was really hurt. That shit hurt him. You could tell he had a Santa suit on. He was ready for Christmas. That motherfucker was in a jolly mood. And he heard that, and that hurt his feelings. He went right for the low blow, like you said. He went right for the drug. And then he said should he respond? It's not worth a response. It's definitely worth a response. And it's going viral. He got in your ass. And you're not a rapper, though.
What do you think about him dissing Mariah Carey, calling her a nut job, and then pretty much saying he was pussy whipped?
All is fair in love and bars, man. You gotta look. That ain't my business. It was dope bars. What can I say now? That was his wife, but they had their past, and Nick has every right to not like Eminem, be personal about Eminem. I'm just saying the shots that he threw wasn't better than the whole goddamn song we just heard.
Nick,
5 minutes before.
Get in the booth. And you got no faith in Nick?
No, he shouldn't get in the booth. Don't get in the booth. Ignore it. Ignore it.
Come on, man. Nick?
Ignore it. Go on wilding out and do something. Don't go in the booth. It do something in a comedic fashion in your lane to where it's funny and diss him that way and let that go viral. Do not get in the booth and try shit, because if Eminem has anything left, and I'm sure he does, he doesn't like you either. Don't do it. Yeah. You will single-handedly resurrect his whole damn career in the hood. Don't do it.
Nick can't take a picture of Umar and shit.
There it is. I seen it in your eyes. Nick, drop that joint. I know you may watch this, you may not, but if you do, and you are on minute whatever we are this segment, if you did a canon class with Mr. Umar Johnson, I ain't calling him doctor. I want to see a fucking degree. I would love to see that, brother.
It ain't happen. Drop it, Nick. What are you waiting for?
Canon class, goddammit.
He put the picture up. He put the picture up. Said I did an interview. Why wouldn't you drop it? He got other things to worry about, though, man. That Eminem diss. You can't downplay it, Nick. Like the Eminem diss was whack and corny. He's a grandpa. He bodied you.
It wasn't whack.
Y'all go check that joint out. It's called, I think, Lord Knows.
It wasn't whack. It was
dope.
It
was dope.
And you can go ahead and diss him. Throw your shot. You said he wasn't a legend. I wouldn't agree with that either. Eminem's a legend. You know what I mean? He paved and did what he had to do in hip hop to be considered a legend.
Top 10?
Yeah, he's in my top 10. Eminem's in my top 10. He's always been, even though he's fell off. I feel like Wayne's fell off. Wayne's in my top 10.
Yeah.
So
no doubt.
Here's what it is.
Definitely, yeah, man. So you're tuned into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your brother Old God and SamAnt. We're going in tonight on Fuck Shit Friday. We hope that you're enjoying the program tonight. As always, hit the 5-star rating. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Now, SamAnt, Antonio Brown, you were telling me about him, pretty much issuing an apology to the NFL, man. Wow.
He sure did. Now, he's been real vocal on Instagram the last couple of months. He started with getting out of the Pittsburgh Steelers years ago, and then he got with the Raiders and got up out of there, called the GM a cracker and all kind of wild stuff. Mm-hmm. And then he went to the Patriots and did some stuff, and then he got out of the league. Heard a lot of nasty stuff. We heard the stuff. We even got some personal things that we heard.
Yeah.
All that being said, man, he went on his Instagram today and he said this: "Oh God, first and foremost, I'd like to apologize to my family, friends, and anyone who I've offended. I never once meant to make anyone feel like I wasn't thankful and appreciative of the opportunity that I was afforded to play the game. I've worked hard over the years to earn a chance to compete in the greatest game on earth. Over the years, I was met with challenges, and I can honestly say I didn't handle those challenges in the manner that I should have. Over the past few weeks, I've had the opportunity to think about everything that's transpired, and I'm deeply sorry to all those I've offended. While my behavior was inexcusable, sometimes when people are coming at you with false information and allegations, we handle ourselves in ways that are sometimes regretful. I do take full responsibility for my actions, and I'm working every day to repair what I broke. I do know that if I'm even given the opportunity to play the game that I love, I'm going to work extremely hard to show the world how much I appreciate another chance. To the organizations I've offended, I offer my sincere apology to you and hope it is that you forgive me and help me move on from this minor setback. I look forward to competing and helping a team reach their goals." Deion Sanders Jr. I thought it was Deion Sanders. He put the GOAT under there. He's giving everybody GOAT. Everybody's a GOAT nowadays. But we think about this, man. Yeah. Antonio Brown apologizing on Instagram.
I will first and foremost say I would love to have him come to Philadelphia, like right now, to the Eagles. But, what can you say, man? I think probably it's the first step to him now, him and his agent, and I guess the close people around him say, look, if you want to get back in the league, this is what you need to do. You need to pretty much, first put an apology out there, let everything know,